Okay, welcome to Rhino Rants International, episode 24, I think this is. I would have believed it. Things I want to do with the engine still running. I want to check the transmission fluid. Okay, that looks fine. Doesn't smell burnt or anything. I want to be careful with this. I accidentally overfilled Hair Cougar in Alaska once by not having, I don't know, not a clean enough rag to check the fluid, and I ended up overfilling it like 7 pints. Now, when you overfill a transmission, what happens is you potentially blow the lines. So if you don't blow the lines, you got away with it, and I did. And it couldn't hurt these 4 transmissions if you tried. Okay, next thing I wanted to check was the distributor cap and rotor. Just 2 little clips in there. I think your chances of taking them off by hand increase if one's under 30. Yeah, that's a little worn. So, okay, guess we're going to replace those. Now, I get asked a lot how I do this, and I just bring them over one at a time. If I work on a car a lot, I'll take silver nail polish, and I'll label each wire and each segment on the cap. Seems really resistant to heat and everything else. And if it's a Mopar, I probably got the Mopar firing order tattooed somewhere on my inner thigh or something. But Ford, I'd have to look up. But anyway, that's how I do it, one at a time. Okay, a little wrinkle worth knowing here. One can loosen up this bolt here 5/8 and then just rotate the coil out of the way to get oneself some room on down there. And yes, you can run the car like that. Okay, I can't film my adjusting the mixture. I just don't have the resources. So I'm going to sketch it out for you. You turn in the 2 mixture screws all the way in with the engine not running, and bring about 2 turns. Then you want to maximize your vacuum. Yeah, this one's down from where it normally is. Normally it's 19. And I can just get the small one down on this side. And I can just get this one down on the right side. So, yeah, the pot on the handle on the frying pan does need tightening, but I guess I didn't use it for that one. Okay, see you guys on the other side. Okay, the idle is adjusted. Maybe even a few bad words in there, which is unusual for this channel anyway. It's maxed out for vacuum, but the wobble's back. Look at that wobble. If you can tell me what causes that wobble, you know more about the universe than I do. Oh, yeah, and it seemed like it had a lot of blow-by last time. The PCV valve was disconnected, and when one does that, it does make a difference. Okay, I guess that's going to be it for this portion. Okay, one of the things you guys have told me you enjoy is the test rides after the work, so here we go. Yeah, it does run better. Hair Cougar does run better. And still got that tire hum. Oh, before I forget, Hair Cougar did flip over 85,000 miles. It happened at night. I tried to film it for you guys. I had to turn on the light on the back of the phone because Hair Cougar has no dash lights, and but then I got it switched around so I was filming my face and I couldn't fix it in time. Sorry guys, maybe next time. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this segment. Keep it between the ditches, everyone. Okay, on a previous episode we talked about going after Hair Cougar's really peaky miles per gallon mileage performance. And it turns out sometimes simplest is best. If you look at this graph here, You can see that for 3 consecutive tankfuls, we got Hair Cougar to get approximately the same mileage under same driving conditions. And I've never been able to do that even once since I started keeping track of Hair Cougar's mileage. So we nailed it. We pegged it. And there were 3 reasons for me to think that, oh, yeah. And the cause was the choke was sticking on. And there were 3 reasons for me to think this. One, the second to last competent mechanic said that the choke was broken and could not be adjusted and had to be replaced. And I noticed, I just noticed if I left the emergency curb idle on longer, in gear, of course, it was more likely to get into one of the higher peaky parts of the curve. And this was because whenever the engine was warmer, when it kicked off the high emergency curb idle, it would also fully kick off the clutch. And I also noticed that the oil on the high parts, the peaky parts of the mileage, went in like the oil looked like it had just been added, just been put in. It was clean. But on the lower parts of the peaky curve, the oil would be dirty when I checked it. And this was because it was running too rich. Now, if you looked at the next plot, you can see that we still have something going on, but hey, at least we got the first part.